it's Amy from Prana and Patchouli. Today's video is a little bit different because I'm going to answer a question that I've received, which is, how can I stop feelings of anxiety or overwhelm before they take hold? And I think this is such a great question because when we let ourselves get wrapped up in anxiety or feelings of overwhelm, it can be really difficult to get out of that. But it's so much easier to protect ourselves from going down that rabbit hole before those feelings take hold. So I'm going to share with you a couple of my favorite practices, and these are really simple. You can do them anytime, anywhere. They're really subtle, just to stop those feelings before they take their grip on you. So all of these tools act like pattern interrupters. And if you've heard of that therapy tool where you have a band on your wrist that you just ping and it interrupts the flow of negative thoughts or stories or anything that's going on in your mind that can take you quickly out of alignment, these tools are really similar, but they kind of have a bit of a yogic twist, of course. So the first practice is to use a mantra. And a mantra is just a word or a series of words or even a phrase that focuses and grounds your energy and your attention. So you can just simply repeat a mantra, and this stops that negative thought loop from taking over and just acts as a pattern interrupter to stop that flow of thoughts. So one of my favorites, and I've probably shared this one with you before, but it's one that I come back to again and again, and it's I choose peace instead of this. And it's a mantra from A Course in Miracles, the metaphysical text, and it's one that I return to every day. Maybe I even repeat it hundreds of times a day. And anytime I feel myself being taken out of alignment, I just silently repeat that mantra to myself. I choose peace instead of this. Or just simply, I choose peace. And the effect this has is just to shift my energy instantaneously. It interrupts that pattern in my mind and stops me from going into that place of anxiety and overwhelm. And then another nice way to stop those thoughts taking hold, and another great pattern interrupter, is to use your mantra in combination with a mudra. And a mudra is just a hand position. We often use them in yoga practice or meditation. And that seals in or harnesses the energy of your mantra in your body. You don't have to use them together, you can use them separately, but using a mantra and a mudra combined is a really powerful way to stop the flow of negative stories and interrupt that pattern before you get to that place of anxiety and overwhelm. So one of my favorites is one that I've shared again a lot because it really is one of my favorites, and it's called Peace Begins With Me. So peace begins with me is the mantra, and that just reminds you of that peaceful place within you, and that no matter what is going on around you, whether it's someone or something that you feel is lifting you away from your center, this just guides you back into that still place of peace and calm inside. And then the mudra, the hand position, you're going to tap your first finger to your thumb, your middle finger to your thumb, ring finger, and then pinky finger. And then as you move through this mudra, you just start to repeat the mantra. So peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. And you don't have to hold your hands up like that. That's just to show you. You can just rest your hands on your knees, and let's just do this together for a few breaths. So sit comfortably and close your eyes if you can. And let yourself take a really big inhale into wherever the feeling that is lifting you away from your center lives in your body. And then take a clearing exhale out. And we'll begin. So peace begins with me. 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 And just take a deep breath in. And release. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes to the room. So hopefully you felt just a little bit of a shift with that meditation, but I do have a full-length version in another video if you want to follow the guided version with me. But you can just do this anytime, anywhere. Perhaps you do it underneath your desk at work, or maybe when you're walking down the street, or if you feel like you're in a difficult conversation, or anything that you feel is starting to create a sense of anxiety, or you feel yourself being drawn into a state of overwhelm. Just silently repeating that, or even out loud if you can, if you're just alone at home. Just moving through that mudra, repeating the mantra, and letting yourself be guided back to that state of inner peace. And then the third practice I'm going to share with you is emotional freedom technique, EFT, or perhaps you've heard of it as tapping. And this is just a practice of tapping on various acupressure points on your meridians. And it's really supportive for emotional healing and clearing out the feelings that live below the triggers. So I'm just going to share a really quick one with you rather than go through the whole EFT process. And I really like to tap on the gamut point. And it's this place on either hand, the back of either hand, just at the base of your ring finger and your pinky finger, just in between the knuckles. So right there. And you can either just hold that point. So perhaps, if you're in public, you might just want to hold that point, or you can gently tap on that point. And this just switches off the fight or flight response, which again is a really great pattern interrupter and brings you back into a place of calm. And I like to repeat a mantra as well, so anything you like. It could just be peace begins with me, or I choose peace. But one that I really like to use is just I am safe. I am safe. And like you can see, I've been doing this the whole time. It doesn't require any thought at all. And that's just a really nice way to interrupt those feelings of stress or anxiety or overwhelm before they take hold. So I really hope this little video helped give you some ideas about how you can stop those feelings of anxiety or overwhelm before they take over, and help you stay in that place of calm and inner peace. If you like this video, go ahead and click like. Feel free to share it with anyone that you know it could serve them. And feel free to go over to my website, pranapachuli.com. I'll put the link below for more tools and practices like this. But from my heart to yours, I'll see you next time. Namaste.